Hello guys, this is Ruben305 presenting MG Lady GaGa gameplay. Today I'll be trying to tell you guys how to get better at games like this. Even though I'm not a good player myself, I have read a lot and I've had a lot of friends who have been good at this game. So I just want to share some of the things that I know to make you a better player at first-person shooters. In case you're wondering what his stats are, he went 72 and 2, which is 72 kills, 2 deaths, 3 captures, 3 defends. I will skip a certain part in this video, around 3 minutes, because once you die in headquarters after you capture a base, you don't get a respawn until the base is destroyed or the time runs out, which is I believe 30 seconds. Okay, so the first step on how to get better. You want to include yourself in a type of forums or gaming community like gamebattles.com or .net, one of the two. When you do one of those, you'll be playing private matches against very skillful players. Some will be bad, some will be good. Mostly they will be good, and they know a lot of the tricks, shortcuts, glitches, things to make you better. So the first thing you want to do is get off the public matches, because there's a lot of not so competitive players on there. And then what you want to do is play game battles. You have a few matches here and there, maybe even often. You could do solo play, you could do team play, whatnot. The second thing the second thing to make you better would be, first, let's say now that Black Ops has the theater mode, when you die, you can see how you died. And believe it or not, losing is actually better than winning. When you lose a game, it's because the other opponent was better than you, or they outplayed you. So what you want to do is you want to watch what they did. You want to take the shortcuts, look at the walls, and whatnot. You want to practice what they practice. You want to have a open mind in the gaming first-person community, because you can't keep doing the same thing. You can't be always a runner. You gotta multitask. You gotta do different things. Another thing is, stick to what you feel more comfortable with. Just because the players who quickscope on YouTube make montages and have like 9 sensitivity does not mean that you need to do it to be good. You use what's comfortable for you. I personally use 3, sometimes a 4, which is decent enough to turn around and do a 360 on somebody to kill them with a normal gun, not a sniper or anything. Some people use 8, some people use 10, some people are even pros in 1, believe it or not. So just, whatever you're comfortable with is what you should use. Of course, you won't know that unless you practice with the different things. So, be comfortable with what you use. Practice and use different things. Another thing, believe it or not, if you're physically fit, you're gonna be more active. Your reflexes are gonna be faster. The way you think is gonna be faster. You're not gonna be as slow. And I know this from personal experience, because I used to be a little bit overweight. I joined the military. I lost the weight, and I was actually better at gaming, believe it or not. And I couldn't figure out why. And now I'm thinking, damn, this is why. I also read up in health articles why physically fit is being better, and I've also read in gaming forums and gaming articles about how to get better, that being physically fit actually makes you better. If you've noticed, a lot of the pros, like the big guys on here, they're not really pros, but they're the big names, and they're good, are Hutch and what's the other guys? Whatever. Anyways, most of them generally are skinny. They're not. You're gonna see a lot more skinny pro players than you would overweight players. There's nothing wrong with being overweight, but this is something essential to get better at games. Another thing, don't be afraid to ask questions. Okay? For example, you see someone who's great. You message them, say, hey man, you think you can help me out, or what do you do, or what should you do, or just help. Ask. And if you've been helped and you get better one day, you should do the same for the person who's gonna ask you. Another thing, try to join a clan. I know it sounds nerdy, but if you want to be better and you want to be into competitive gaming, clans are the way to go. The reason is because you're gonna learn how to play teammates. With the same teammates, you're gonna learn how to play against better players. So when you do play the public matches, you have videos that are easy. For example, you get 101 like a lot of the YouTube videos that people do. Another thing is when you're doing those clan matches, you want to be very you want to communicate very well. You don't want to be quiet the whole game. I know you're trying to concentrate, but believe it or not, communicating keeps you on the edge. Okay. Another thing is don't be hasty. You're not gonna get good at gaming overnight. It takes months, maybe years. It depends on the person, how smart he plays, and how, you know, when did he start, and you know how what's that word, motivated you are to being better. Okay. Another thing, what you want to do is watch YouTube videos of players who are good. Let's say, for example, this gameplay here, he goes 70. What was it? I forgot. What did I say? I believe 72-2. You want to watch his gameplay while I'm talking to you, and you want to see what he's doing. For example, a lot of things that he does is he tries to stay near the walls. When you're staring near the walls, you barely see the body. You only see the head or very small parts of the body, and that's a good strategical thing to do. Okay. Another thing, you want to participate in local competitions or out of state. If you have money and you can do that, then do that. The reason why is because even though you're bad, usually a lot of those gaming competitions cost about $5, $10, maybe $20 entries, sometimes more depending. And the experience of the match pressure will it will actually make you better while they're under pressure. So you'll never have to feel under pressure. Okay. You may lose, you know, a few competitions, but you'll become an expert at tuning out your pressure to win, and that will give you a serious advantage to be a better pro gamer. Last but not least, do not be selfish or an ass. If someone asks you for help, help them. And if you enjoy, please subscribe, rate, comments, and have a good day, guys.